All right, it's Good Morning Guns from Liberty Tree Guns in Carthage, Missouri. We have a really messy shop right now, so I decided anything that I want to do for the business, I'll put it in one of these videos so that y'all can hold me accountable. So I'm going to talk about the mess and why we have the mess and maybe some of the plans of how we're going to make it better. Also, I'm going to commit to saying less. So also document that. We got backstock everywhere, so we're going to consolidate all of that into one spot. One of the problems is we've just grown and grown and grown, and we're flying by the seat of our pants, and I did it again. And so it just becomes messy, but we're going to change the whole look of this soon. This is the photography station. So when the guns come in, any used firearm, we're going to create an online listing for it. So a lot of these are consignments. Our consignment program is very proficient. We sell a lot of guns for consigners. But as you can see, we get a lot of interesting stuff. So this is where it sits while it's waiting to be photographed. We also have a fresh arrivals case out on the sales floor where before the photographer, who's usually Rob, brings it back here, they set in there. So if you see those in that fresh arrivals case, it's a good place to look, and sometimes you can snag those deals before they ever make it to the floor. So I guess let's pull, it is called Good Morning Guns, not Good Morning Liberty Tree Internal Logistics. So let me pull out some guns and show them to you. This is a Romanian Psl. That'll be hitting the floor soon. It's got a really cool optic on it. I'm not going to pull that off, but it's got a matching dedicated optic. The Sega 12, these things have just gone bonkers in terms of collectability and value. So Sega 12 will be hitting the market. If you just want a 12 gauge AK or semi-auto based 12 gauge, I've got a bunch of different options of those that are about half the price of that Sega. Looks like nice little M1 carbine. All right, let's move on. Let's give you a little sneak peek of, this is where we actually set the guns. So when you see them in our listings, or I don't know what that was, or Facebook, this is the background that you get. Of course, you don't see the whole thing. We had to set this up last week, a little spillover in terms of extra storage. So I think we showed you this in last week's Good Morning Guns. This was a much taller pile of SIG M400 treads, and we've shrunk that down. Basically all these little pockets of backstock have shrunk down. What is it, Steven? This is layaways here. Tom, these are all outgoing St. Victor pistols, right?
Yes, outgoing.
So these are all, they were in the pile over there. Now that pile's gone because these are all being shipped out. We ship stuff all over the country. These are also outgoing things, so you'll see those organized and cleaned up just a bit. All right, I wanted to get to this room one more time. How many minutes are we so far?
Almost 5.
Okay, that's not too bad. I don't want to make it too long. If you just found this video, this is Good Morning Guns from Liberty Tree Guns in Carthage, Missouri. And I'm just taking you inside our business because there's lots of things we want to do better. So we figured we'll just tell you out loud and give you a behind the scenes look of some of the things we want to do. One of the bad habits that the guys have gotten into is we'll get a pallet of ammo and they'll receive it and then they leave it all over here. So new rule is as soon as you receive it, it's got to go out on the sales floor, because they're running over here and getting back stock ammo all the time. It's not really very practical. This is one I did want to show you though. This is a pallet of good stuff we got in. Trevor, you gotta help me figure out how to create an artificial break so I can sip coffee at the same time. Or we should get one of our sponsors to sponsor the sip.
Oh, this sip brought to you by...
So while I pause, while I'm like,
brought to you by OMB.
Old Missouri Bank.
They don't know it.
Old Missouri Bank has actually been a supporter of Liberty Tree Guns for a long time, and we may just get them as an official sponsor for the gun shop show and otherwise. So this is a big old box of mags, okay, and I think there's something special. I don't know for sure, but I think there's something special on the back side of these mags. Womp womp. Okay. Somewhere in here we have some mags that got a little something on them. This one looks like it's been opened, so let's try that. Let's see what we got in here. Oops. That's just a Ruger 5.7, not a box of mags, special mags like I thought it was gonna be. We had some mags with something engraved on them that truthfully I need to get sold soon. Guys, we're putting someone on engaging the comments more, so if you have something you want to know from that you've seen in this video or otherwise, just comment it and we'll do our best to get somebody on there. Well, shoot, I'll have to save it for another Good Morning Gun. Somewhere in this monstrosity I have some mags that are laser engraved with something that I know a lot of you will dig, so I'm going to get those busted out. But in the interim, I have SIG M400 tread pistols, AR pistols. I've got to receive these. Logan's gone today, doing something, I don't know, whatever people like him do. So we'll get those in. I don't even know what this is, but the packing list would have been a good idea.
What is it?
I honestly don't know. I don't know what this is.
I know what it is.
You do?
Yeah, it says right there.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Oh, that's a complete AR upper and lower. So that's pretty sweet. I'll get those checked in. Those will be selling instantly. That looks suspicious. I don't know what's in there, but it looks suspicious. We've got Wise Foods that unwisely have not been stocked on the shelf out front, which they're supposed to be, so not cool.
We should get back to work and stop making videos.
We should stop making videos. Anyway, this is just a little bit of Good Morning Guns. A lot of times we'll have a collection or something spread out here, so you can look more specifically at guns, but I'm also just going to take you along for the ride with our business. We have had a record-breaking year, and I've got some goals for 2021. And I'm just gonna spill it right now. I was gonna do a little more official announcement, but I'll just tell you now. My goal for 2021 is to get 2,021 consignment guns in this building at the same time. Our consignment program is, in my opinion, the best in the country. We have a 98% success rate. We handle all of the problems for you. The challenge for us at Liberty Tree is going to be the fact that they sell so fast. So our goal is to try to get 2021 in the building at once so you can come look at all these cool guns. But every day they're selling, so we got to try to outpace those sales. And so 2021 in 2021 is our goal for consignments. So if you're interested in bringing in any gun that you want to sell, we also buy guns for cash. So either way, bring them in. Our consignment program, though, we can handle one gun or 100 or more guns at a time. If you have a large collection, we can come to you. So look for more details on that goal, but we're just going to take you along for the story and the ride of getting 2021 guns in 2021. So anyway, we're going to have all this ammo cleaned up. The next time you see a video from us with Good Morning Guns, we're going to have some of these things taken care of. We're going to start selling these bad boys on Amazon and eBay, right, Trevor?
That's right.
And anywhere else we can sell them. So that's about 10,000 Blackhawk holsters. We'll get all those listed and start shipping them out the door. I'm betting FedEx is going to have to send a special truck for us once we get that cooking. All right, fellas, ladies and gents, I'm going to say goodbye. This has been Good Morning Guns from Liberty Tree Guns in Carthage, Missouri. Go to libertytreeguns.com or follow us on Facebook for more of this kind of stuff, and you can follow along with our 2021 goal there on the Facebook page. Thanks. See ya tomorrow.